This is Simply Sarah T, and I've come in here to pose a very important question. Because with the election just days away, and many people who have not yet gone out to vote yet, not to the polls, maybe haven't done early voting, I just really want you to hear me. And one of the questions I want to ask you, and this is important for you to question yourself, just to look deep down in yourself and ask you yourself, what you could live with. And the reason why I say that is you have Joe Biden and Kamala Harris. If you look back at their history, if you've done your research before you have made your decision, you'll see a radical history of mass incarceration, racism. You'll see all types of negative marks, in their prior history in government. They've done nothing. Neither one have done anything for blacks or Americans, white or black. They've done nothing. And I would encourage you to go do your homework, to not make the mistake that so many others have already made, and they're regretting it. They're asking, how can I, take my vote back? Because they've learned something about Joe Biden, his criminal activities. He and his son, they're not ideal candidates for this office of presidency. And besides that, I think Joe Biden's wife is doing him a disservice because she knows he is not mentally fit and that he won't be in office as president. But this is all known by the Democrats, and this is all just one big plot and ploy by the Democratic Party to regain power. And again, look at Kamala Harris. She has the same horrible record, and she's done nothing. Whereas any American should seek to elect her as vice president, which her hope is to be president, because she knows that Joe Biden is not mentally fit. And by and large, she's not mentally fit. She is a crazed, power-hungry, I'll do anything for power. And I would not elect this woman to be the leader of America, okay? Because it's not going to be Joe Biden. Just research it. Look at some of the videos out of him. He can't even put a sentence together. He could barely put a sentence together, 2 sentences. And he lies a lot. He's a pathological liar. He'll say one thing in one breath and he'll say something else in the next breath. His memory is going. won't be here November 3rd. Not mentally, not all there, because he ain't all there now. So, but what can you live with? Can you live with illegal immigration? Can you live with millions of illegal immigrants coming into the United States because of open borders, which totally destroys America at large, because there is no country if you open up our borders? Can you live with the risk, putting yourself and your families at risk to terrorists, ISIS terrorists, Hamas terrorists, any foreign terrorists, any domestic terrorists, because of open borders? Because there will be drug cartels, there will be MS-13 gangs granted access to enter our country. There'll be lawlessness, anarchy, chaos. Can you live with the fact that you will have destroyed your family, yourself, this country, all because you have hatred or dislike for a president who's done nothing but make America great again? He's made promises, he's kept promises, but you've been lied to and deceived by the fake news media. And you're being censored from hearing the truth by social media giants like this one, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube. Can you live with these people being next to you, living next to you? Can you live with this flood of illegal, not legal, illegal immigrants who have not, you don't know their history, you don't know their prior history, and then Joe Biden wants to do catch and release? Can you live with that? Criminals who are caught, but who are made to be released. They have to be released with catch and release under Biden and Harris. And no prisons, no law enforcement, because that's what he wants to do, to fund the police. There's just so many reasons to say no to Biden and Harris if you're a true American. If you're a true patriot, if you love your country, there's no way you'll vote for another 9/11. If you do, you've apparently forgotten the very thing that you said you would not forget. So can you live with undocumented illegal immigrants, millions coming into our country, taking jobs, living next to our homes, or living in pods with them? Because that's what Biden said at the debate. You answer that question, you decide before November 3rd. And I hope you'll make the right decision to save our country and vote Trump Pence.
Thank you. And Eid Shoma Mubarak.